Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's it's your boy, Tommy. It's been a while since you see my face. It's still as good looking as ever. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk to you guys about my childhood shows. Okay, I got the list right here. Uh, uh, Childhood shows, and from 2003 to 2013, that's what I consider when my childhood started and ended. Well, actually, 2003 to 2005 is baby slash toddler, era of my life, but whatever. Anyway, let's start with Thomas and Friends. Where do I begin with Thomas? I love this stuff since I was born. I don't know, close enough. Okay, well, here's like one of my first Thomas trains. He probably is my first because he looks so old. Yeah, I don't know if you would find this in the store today. Probably a newer version or something. This Thomas is like my favorite's Thomas. So this guy's happy face. Oh yeah, here's my initials. T. For Tommy. What does the M stand for? I don't know. Well, actually, I know, but you guys don't. So, what's his face? Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can make it. I can't. But Mom said I used to have these in my hands all the time whenever we went somewhere. Um, um, yeah, and I got a whole box of Thomas stuff. I got tracks. I got more Thomases. I got his, Annie and Clarabelle. His. He used to. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot how these They go, but who cares? I got like a whole bunch of other. I got this winter caboose. Got this engine. Yeah. I got Peter, Sam. I got Murdoch, Gordon, plenty more. And I have a funny story about Murdoch. I got this guy for my birthday when I was like 3 or something. I don't know. And what? And my mom. Okay, so apparently she was. She knows all the stories of when I was a kid. I don't because I was too little to remember them. But the story goes like this. I was like, 3, and I got this guy for my birthday. And I was like, I got Murdoch. And after every other present I opened, I said, I got Murdoch. Say I got this Angry Birds space bottle. I opened it and be like, oh yeah. And then I would say, I got Murdoch. So, yeah, that's a funny story. Okay, so Teletubbies, I didn't really watch a lot of that. Then we got Sesame Street. I didn't really watch a lot of Sesame Street. All I remember was Elmo's World, la 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 la, stuff. Okay, we're getting to the real stuff now. We got, Caillou, the show that every parent hates. Because Caillou is bald, and I guess for some reason they don't like bald kids. And, I didn't mind him. He was I watched him when I was 4 and 5. And then that was it. So, I think people didn't like the parents didn't really like Caillou because he was whining all the time. No. And the car that Caillou, drove in, well, he didn't drive the car because he's only 4. He's just a kid who's 4, so he can't drive a car. It's kind of looked like a blue Volkswagen Beetle. Um, I didn't notice that until like a month ago. So then we got Dora the Explorer and Go Diego Go. Okay, so Dora is you know Dora. We got like uh, Dora boots. He's the monkey with the red boots. These are just socks with a melting snowman on them. That's sad. Um, yeah, that was a good show, for kids at least. When adults watch it, I heard one time we were like driving in the car, and Mom was telling me about a story about Dora, which was, and she told us this like 1 or 2 months ago, so it's kind of recent actually. So, so Mom was telling a story, and they were like test showing the episodes to like adults versus kids, and the adults are like, "Why are there all these pauses?" And then the kids are like, "Oh, over there, it's over there, Dora." And yeah, so that's why the show is so good for kids. Go Diego, go. That is pretty much the boy version of Dora. They were actually in the same universe, they're cousins. Sometimes they do crossovers, and sometimes Diego's in Dora's show, sometimes Dora's in Diego's show, you know what I mean? So, yeah, instead of boots, he had a baby jaguar, and yeah. So, me and my sister Gracie, we had this Dora playhouse, and oh, we used to have like fun stuff, we used to sometimes I was the dad, and Dora gets like grounded or something, and they like fought on top of the roof. I don't know. We used to have like Dora's like minivan, which kind of looks like a Honda or something. There was like buttons. Okay, so first of all, you like this? Yeah, there was like buttons on the fenders. Yeah, I got. Oh, by the way, I got this at the auto show this year, and it does not fit in the frame, as you can see right there. I tried super gluing it, but all the super glue got in on my fingers. So yeah, I also have another one of those pictures. So who knows if I don't think I'll get a picture frame for that one. I'll just keep it somewhere. And any fun facts about Go Diego Go? Yeah, well, yes. And it also involves Dora. So, Dora, well, my sisters used to have a Dora laundry basket, and I used to have a Go Diego Go laundry basket, and it was like, mine was, of course, blue, theirs was pink, and then, but, they got older, and we got to, more mature things, like whatever mature stuff there is. And now, my laundry basket is this. Yeah, so, here's my laundry basket. And if you think, as you can tell, it's overflowing. And if you think, that's overflowing, check out my other laundry. So, one more thing about Dora is, we used to have actually, we still have one of these. We used to have online games, on the computer, and I used to play a Cars one, and Gracie used to play a Dora one, of course. Yeah. And I played that Cars online game, no, Cars computer game, almost like every time before I went to church, which is like noon. And sometimes I would play. Occasionally, sometimes I would play the Dora one, and the Dora one's more educational than the Cars one. Well, it makes sense. Dora is a educational show, so makes sense. Anyway, moving on. Next we got okay, Hannah Montana. There's nothing really to say here. It's just Gracie used to like the songs from the show, and we downloaded the soundtrack to the movies, and she used to have a Hannah Montana backpack. But I don't really think she watched the show. So, yeah. Another childhood show I watched was Bob the Builder. Can we fix it, Bob the Builder?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, so... Sorry, stuffy nose. Bob the Builder was a show with Bob, who was a builder, a construction worker, and his construction vehicles were like these guys, where they have eyes and stuff, except their eyes weren't on the windshield, they were more right here. And fun fact, the first time I ever cursed was because of Bob the Builder. You see, the dump truck in that show was called Muck. And you can only imagine how this is going to end. So, I don't know why, but one time I was jumping around the living room floor, and I was, saying that name. I was like, fuck! And then Dad came up to me and was like, Tommy, you shouldn't say that. And I was like, oh, what's wrong with that? And then I realized it's a swear word. So, yeah, now I know that's not a good thing to say. And then, yeah. Anyway, another show I watched as a kid was Yo Gabba Gabba. So let me tell you about the show by reenacting what the show's like. Hi kids, welcome to Yo Gabba Gabba. Okay, so what Yo Gabba Gabba was about, I don't know. But, you know what? The narrator was some skinny black guy with bad acting. He had a weird jumpsuit on and a weird looking explosion afro, and he wore glasses. So, there was like some type of puppet show thing going on down here where there was a bunch of worlds. There was like a flower character, and an alien character, and a frosted character, and a robot character, and a monster character. It was all cool. And only one of the characters actually had a change of expression. I forgot his name, but sometimes he smiled, sometimes he frowned. And so that's what Yo Gabba Gabba was about. Uh-oh, kids, there's a problem, and then they fix it, and then they sing a song about it. So yeah, that's really... Let me take this stupid crap up. Actually, this is not stupid because it's from a Disney movie. So, a good Disney movie, Fantasia. So, yeah. Then we got... Oh! Blue's Clues! Yeah. Yeah. I actually... got this Blue's Clues car a long time ago. This is looks like a Ford SUV. Ford Expedition. Yep, I think you would still see these cars on the road today. It's Blue University, I don't know. That was a good show. It was really educational, and I just realized how sparkly this is. And the main character, okay, sometimes it was Steve, sometimes it was his, cousin, are they cousins or brothers? I don't know. Joe, and yeah. So that was Blue's Clues, and you had the cool characters like Salt, Peppa and Pepper. That's Peppa as in Peppa Pig. No. By the way, that's another show I watched as a kid and I didn't really think anything of it. Pepper and Paprika. So I was always wondering what paprika was, and then I found out it was really hot. And then years later, which was like last year, I finally tried it on pizza, and it was pretty good. It was spicy. Yeah. Can't really think of anything else to say besides. That's my blues. That's my blue impression. Yeah, that's my blue impression. It's really cool. Anyway, put the car back, and so then we got. I started another one. I started watching the show in like 2009. It's called and so it's like, what can a show about Olivia be called? It's like a name. That's like calling a show Tommy, which is my name. In case you didn't know. So, what could that be about? So that's my daughter's name. What could it be about? Well, it's about a pig. And life. And yeah. And a few years back, when I was like first starting this channel, I posted this video of I posted this video of like Woody from Toy Story watching it. That was some cool stuff. And yeah, I like how that was some cool stuff. And yeah, I like how she called her little brother her little bother because sometimes the younger siblings can get the older siblings could get pissed at the younger siblings, and that's what I did with me and Leslie. Me and Gracie not so much because we were so close already. When we were like little babies. Anyway, also there was Word World, which is okay. It's pretty much learning how to spell type of show. It's where all the characters were made of words like you put I don't know, like D-O-G together, and all of a sudden it becomes a dog or something. And that makes me wonder. Oh, the Little Einsteins. That's a show I watched. World. That's a mouthful. That was what I was talking about. So, what if you put a word like what? What would that come up? Okay, I don't know. But I just realized this video was getting long, so I'll try to go fast. We guys.